What's up, fam? Good day, I'd say morning, but I'd be lying. I'm getting ready to start packing. I have promised myself that I am not going to wait until the last minute to do this. So we don't leave for another couple more days, and my goal is to have 99% of our stuff packed today. If you don't know, we are heading to Disney World in 2 days, and I'm a little stressed because the weather out there, y'all, says it is basically 100 degrees with like 80% humidity. We don't live that life out here in Cali like you guys do out there. We ain't tropical over here. So that's gonna be interesting. That being said, I'm trying to keep up my Disney bounding game, but everything is pretty much being modified to be complete, absolute summer weather. Like, we are wearing little to no clothes, not no clothing, but very little clothing here on this trip. I also, for the first day that we're there, we're getting there like a day earlier than the event, and that whole first day I plan on staying like at the hotel and letting the kids just like swim and like take it all in. We're not gonna get there and jump straight into the park like we usually do. Well, I shouldn't say usually, because we've actually only been in Disney World as a family one time ever, but we do Disneyland often, and typically we get there and we go straight to the park. So we're doing things a little differently here for multiple different reasons. This is like an organized event that I'm going to for the first half of the trip anyway. We are extending our stay and having some free time after that, but I've never been at this particular time of year to Florida at all. Yeah, I have. I don't know. Definitely not to Disney World though. I've only ever been in late summer, which was also miserable, or in winter. Like, I think it was November. So I'm planning accordingly. I looked at the weather and I'm definitely taking that into consideration. Landon, are you ready? These boys have soccer, even though it is, let's see, it's 99 degrees outside. And the rule with soccer is if it's 100 degrees or over, then it's canceled. And they take it very literally. Like, if it's 99 degrees, practice is on. So a bunch of them are heading off to soccer. We've got 2 different practice times today. Well, can you do my hair? So yes, I just love this strip, you guys. You're gonna have to, no, I'm sorry. You are. You passed me. I took him to the doctor the other day. Kyson is off the charts in height and weight. He was at over 100% for both height and weight for his age, and Caden was exactly on the 50% line for both height and weight. On top of that, Kyson measured with shoes off at 5'4", and I say I'm 5'4", but I'm technically 5'3 3/4.
You lie to people.
5'3 3/4 is basically 5'4".
It's not 5'4 yet.
But for you, I think it's done. It's over.
Then I'm gonna be like this.
He's taller than me forever. My first kid is taller than me. Speaking of soccer, actually, I have a story for you guys. My son, my lovely son, we were at soccer practice last week, and Landen, he's a goalie, and he wanted to show me something. I guess like he learned. I was in the middle of talking with other parents, so I was like, just take my phone, like film it, show it, like bring it back. You know how us parents do that. We're like, take my phone, film it, bring it back. Anyway, I took it, filmed this cute little video, and when I started walking back over to where he was, he chucked my phone at me. Let me just tell y'all, my kids did not get their hand-eye coordination from me. They're amazing at sports and all that stuff. Yeah, not me. So naturally, I missed, and my phone hit the cement hard. Like, we all heard it hard. My friend, like, if you could freaking see the look on her face. And I was like, nah, it's fine. I've got a case by case. I honestly think I sold her in that moment. I unknowingly do that all the time when people realize how durable my cases are. I just got a few more. Here's the first one. It's giving Summer Mermaid for real, for real. So anyway, there was another time where one of my like best soccer mom friends, her son, he's 1 year old, and he's like my little BFF. Like, we bond, okay? His favorite toy is my phone. So I'll never forget the first time I gave him my phone. Tell me you're a mom of 100 kids without telling me. Because we're just like talking, I like have him on my head. I hand him my phone, and naturally, he's one, he drops it straight onto the cement. And he would do that several times, and every time she would forget. Eventually she got used to it, but I ended up giving her my code, which if you guys want one of these cases, definitely use my discount code. It gives you 10% off if you just go to casetify.com/JessFam. She doesn't have an Apple, she has an Android, but they have cases for all kinds of phones. This is Donald, Minnie, Mickey, Goofy. I'm obsessed. I specifically like my kids to have the bounce cases because, well, exactly what it sounds like. They're also so slim. You can drop it, you can chuck it. whatever time of day this phone sees will be perfectly fine. So anyway, I also got a couple charms. It's like a wrist strap. I think for this phone, I'm gonna use this one. And I used to use these religiously on my phone, specifically when I'm traveling a lot. I wanted to get a few new ones. It just comes in handy being able to have it on your wrist. I'm so happy this came in time though. Literally perfect timing because we are leaving in 2 days. 2 days we're leaving. Kind of less, actually. This is the other charm that I got that would pair perfectly with my shell one. So anyway, if you want 10% off of your Casetify order, use my link. I'll have it down in the description. I have got to get back to packing because I'm on soccer round 2 duty tonight. Right, here's how things are looking on my end. Coming together very nicely. Use your imagination and stay tuned for some incredible Disney bounds that I've spent my entire week planning. So we've got Pilly, Pandy, Caden, Kyson. My stuff is up there. Chris. There's Addie's. I'm missing. Ooh, Addie. I actually messed up. I thought this was a child size medium. It's not. It's an adult size medium. So I'm gonna have to figure something out for this. But I think I can find something that she may already have. Anyway, this is gonna be my absolute favorite look for the fam for the whole stay. I always use my packing cubes to pack, which I highly, highly recommend. But I always struggle, depending on the trip, deciding if I'm gonna pack per day, like into 1 cube, or per person into 1 cube. And I think for this particular trip, I'm gonna do per day. Might just make things a little bit easier. That way, like I have everything in 1 cube, but pending, we'll see how that actually goes down. The more I'm looking at everything, I'm realizing that I'm still missing a few more things that are gonna get delivered tomorrow. So I think I'm going to lay out everything today, but actually physically pack it tomorrow. I just wanna make sure I have everything visibly in front of me before I put it all away. That way I don't doubt myself of what actually made it into the bag. So I'm gonna wait till everything gets delivered before I actually start doing that. Is honestly a necessity if you bring your dog out in the heat. Maybe everyone already knows this, but new dog mom here again, and it's such an essential. She loves it and uses it often, especially anytime she walks, like at all.
Come with me to take my mother shopping.
Pretty much that's what's happening, honestly.
Come with me to force my mother to buy me clothes.
We are in our final stages of packing. Lilia and I came to the mall. We wanted to get an updated summer wardrobe because in Florida, supposedly it is horrid in Florida right now. Like it's, I mean, I guess maybe it always is, I don't know, but I've been checking the weather and it's like 98 degrees, percent humidity, like just absolute craziness. What we needed to do, we're gonna head back home. Actually, I have to head home, do a couple things, and I think Pilly and I are gonna head out again. She's dying for some coffee. Gonna get some coffee and have a nail date afterwards, except I think I'm the only one getting nails.
We were meant to be one. This guy's my dream role, except like I'm not a guy.
All right, we have been running errands / listening to musicals. My little errand buddy, and
The door, bring marshmallows, we'll make s'mores.
we're officially leaving here in, oh my god, we're leaving 12 hours. No pressure, no pressure. But I've got a few more things left that I have to do, and then on top of all that, Kaden has a soccer game this evening. It has just been absolute chaos today. The typical last minute, last day before you leave on a vacation type energy. I still have to go home and finish packing. I got a lot done yesterday. I'm so glad I did what I did yesterday. But, oh, it's legit. Isn't it so legit? Yeah. I can get you one. Time for perhaps one of the biggest struggles of my entire summer, and that is getting these kids to bed way earlier than their bedtime. Although I will say, later than I wanted it to be. I wanted them to go to bed at 7 tonight because we have to be up at 4 in the morning tomorrow, and it's already past 8. So I have already failed in that department, but being that it's summer break, this is still a really early bedtime for them. So put the iPad down, absolutely not. They've all showered, they're about to eat, and I'm gonna put on, actually Princess and the Frog is what I'm gonna put on.
You always put that on.
I know. What was I just saying? We're finalizing plain outfits for the morning. I'm in the middle of packing. Well, at the tail end of packing, which I'm really proud of myself for. I wish I was done by now, but it's not 1 a.m., so I'm happy about that. I've been having everyone rewatch Princess and the Frog. And then my mom is staying back and watching Honey, by the way. So that's where Honey's gonna be. We've never been away from Honey. She's never been away from all of us before. We have to be up and out that door by, well, up at 4, out the door by 5. I'm assuming that they're gonna be sleeping on the plane, although I don't really want them to sleep too much because I want them to get adjusted to the Florida time as quickly as possible. amazing or what? Look at this. Find out what? I walked up and they're all staring at me.